Hi, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to another episode of My Hair, My Journey. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join us as we do this interview. My Hair, My Journey will start in 30 seconds. All right, guys. So welcome in. Come on in. Get comfortable. Today I have the beautiful Latifah Thomas, and I'm going to bring her onto your screens right now. So hi, Latifah. Thank you for coming. I think your mic is muted. I'm not sure. Yes,
Oh,
there we
okay.
go. So thank you
Good
very much for
afternoon.
doing this, and welcome to the KayKaySlays platform.
Thank you,
So
KK. It's
before
great to be here.
no, no problem. Before we get into the questions that I have prepared for you today. Can you tell the audience, can you tell the viewers a little bit about, yourself, about who Latifah Thomas is?
Okay. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. I am Latifah Thomas. Currently, I'm a technical instructor. So anything tech related, I work and I handle language. I'm also the owner of Fashion Your Way. That's an online boutique. So basically, I'm just a regular 23-year-old girl trying to multitask life, getting a hang of everything that's being thrown at me. So that's just a little insight about me and what I do.
That is so beautiful. And please, guys, when the interview is over, I will link her Fashion Your Way business. So I encourage you to go like it both. It's both on Instagram and Facebook. I will link it though, so you can just click the link and support or Black young businesses in Guyana. So thank you very much for doing this. Now let's jump straight into the questions that we have for you today as we talk about your hair and your journey with your natural hair. So, can you tell myself and the viewers how long have you been natural? Have you been natural your entire life? Did you go straight in and then you went back, or like how long have you been natural? Take it away.
Okay, so I basically grew up natural. I guess we all do, right? But
Mm-hmm.
my hair was what we know as the wild bush one. So it was pretty hard to tame, pretty hard to contain or even comb or care for. So as a result of that, my mother then decided, okay, I'm just gonna straighten your hair since I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's gonna make it more manageable. So she did it. We did it for like a few years. And it went pretty well. My hair grew, all of that. But then there comes a point when we all get tired of constantly going and sitting with a relaxer under the scalp over and over. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
I was at that point. So I started distancing from it, going a few times. And because of that pulling away and that shift, my hair became extremely damaged, started to break. And I was like, you know what? At this point, it's pretty sharp. It's pretty sharp.
Uh-huh.
It looks pretty terrible, pretty damning. So I might as
Mm-hmm.
well just try this transition, go natural to see if I like it. So I started my transition process, I think about 2 years ago, right after I
Mm-hmm.
had finished case. And I was like, okay, I love the curls. I love everything that I'm seeing so
Yeah.
far. And I feel
Mm-hmm.
like because I was growing it from my scalp, it made it way more easier for me to manage it from that stage. So I was like, okay, I love what I'm seeing so far. I'm just gonna keep at it and just keep growing out my actual natural hair. Since I feel like every day you learn something new about your hair, like the different texture,
Mm-hmm.
the ability for it to curl when you wet it. I'm like, okay, this
Yeah.
is a lot. So I just decided to stay with that, and I have been natural thus so far.
That's absolutely amazing. We have a question coming in from one of our viewers. She's asking if we can hear some more about your business, Fashion Your Way, and she's also asking what is your business about. So, can you please give us some insight into your business?
Okay, so Fashion Your Way is just a regular online boutique. Currently pre-orders mostly. So I
Mm-hmm.
basically started because of the exploitation that happens from time to time in Guyana. I feel like
Yeah.
I had a lot of friends that would always reach out, oh, I like this, but
Mm-hmm.
they want almost $12,000 for it. And online, it's very cheap, very affordable. So I decided that, okay, why not create a platform, create a business that I'm able to serve the Guyanese community, give them everything they want fashion related, whether it's the shoes, the
Mm-hmm.
accessories, the outfits, the whole 9 yards, but give it to them at an affordable, pocket friendly cost. And
That's
as a
amazing.
result, yeah, and as a result, I started Fashion Your Way. I started just being an online source, but then I saw persons really liking the business, liking everything that it had to offer. And the demand became so high that at times I'm like, okay, I can't put this for pre-order. So much persons
Mm-hmm.
are requesting it. I might as well buy some in bulk and have it at hand. So if anyone
Mm-hmm.
wants it, they don't have to wait the time span to get it. It's already there. So I kind of shifted away from just pre-order, and I would do like you go in, you pick up whatever you want, and that's it. So currently, that is what my business is focused on. I'm currently focusing on doing a rebrand because I don't just want to serve the Guyanese community, but I also want to move it here where I'm currently living in the United States. So while you may not see me posting every single
Mm-hmm.
day right now, I'm working behind the scenes to give you guys something bigger and better currently.
I think that's beautiful. So, in Ghana, do you have a like a walk-in store, or is it
Yes,
just
I
like
do.
you?
I do have
Okay.
a walk-in boutique or stall, as I would say, in the New
Mhm.
Vendors Mall. So if you go into the
Okay.
New Vendors Mall and you ask anyone for Terriana, she is currently my business representative and my business partner in Guyana. So she handles everything business related for me in my absence. So you can ask
Mm-hmm.
anyone for her, and she's going to show you everything that we have in stock currently and guide you on what to buy and so forth. And she's pretty friendly too, so she'll offer you some tips and all of that.
That is great. So, guys, I encourage every one of you that's looking now and that will look in the future to check out the Fashion Your Way pages on both Instagram and Facebook. And then, of course, head down to the New Vendors Mall and ask for Terry Ann so that you can get the latest non-exploitive hookup in Guyana. We have a question, another question from Miss Sandra Hart, who's asking if you're wearing one of your pieces because she really loves your top.
Oh, no, this is not one of my pieces. This is just
Um,
a regular work
regular
attire.
top.
Just trying to go.
And we have some comments also coming in saying congratulations on your business. And it's definitely one to commend. I'm very happy that you would have done because of we have all seen from time to time the exploitation that can happen with
Hmm.
businesses in Guyana hiking up the prices very drastically. And so I
Yes,
commend you on not just trying to make a quick buck, but taking things that people will like and understanding the market and feeling for the people who actually live there and making sure that we
yes,
can find affordable things and still be fashionable. So I think that that's absolutely beautiful and I want to commend you for doing that.
definitely. Thank
So
you.
that's beautiful. Thank you very much. So I want to ask you, what is one piece of advice that you wish you received? Let's okay, in during your or going back into your transition phase. What is one thing you wish somebody told you when it came to like you now having to manage your natural hair on your own?
Mhm. I wish, I feel like I wish a lot of persons would tell me that, oh, do it for yourself. I feel
Mm,
like when I decided to do it, it was like a trend where everyone was going natural. You saw everyone cutting their hair going natural. But what persons don't really tell you is that it's not just about cutting your hair and growing it out. You still have to study how to care for it. You still have to study
yeah.
exactly what are the products that are best suited for your hair. So I have low porosity hair. No one gave me the blueprint to caring for a low porosity hair. So I just
Mm-hmm.
had this hair. I realized that my hair couldn't be easily absorb water or moisture. So then it was me just going out buying these random products, thinking it would work for my hair. But then at that time, I didn't understand anything about low porosity hair. So I had a shelf full of natural hair products, no idea how to use it, no idea if it was working for my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Trying multiple things, had my hair looking extremely greasy, wet, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is just sitting on my hair, not doing anything. So I wish a lot of persons would say, okay, do this for yourself and then take the time to understand exactly what your hair comes with. I feel like a lot of persons just say, oh, this is the beauty of being natural. It has this to offer, but never really the inside and outside as to this is what could happen if you don't care for it. You have to know if you're low porosity, you have to know if you're high porosity, then you have to know the texture of your hair. So I feel like they don't tell you all that. They just give you the good of it. So
Yeah.
I wish a lot of persons would take the time to know that, or I wish someone would have told me that for me to understand that before I just jumped and did it at that time.
Yeah, I think that is so true because it did become a trend, as you said, and so we were just buying products. And so I think it's very important that people understand their hair, and it's okay to ask questions. One of the reasons why I created this platform is so that women and men can come and share their stories, so that people can understand. Okay, I'm not the only one in the
Yeah.
in the struggle, to like understand my hair and all these things. But there are people out there that I can relate to. So it's very important to know the type of hair so that you know what products work best for your hair. We have another question coming in from the comments asking, would you use braids for a protective style?
Yes, I would use braids as a protective style. I have used braids, I have used crochet. I think it's just how you're going to use it. One of the biggest things that I realized only a couple months ago, there's like every day is like a learning experience when it comes to your natural hair. I only realized a few months ago that whilst you can use braids as a protective style, that there's a certain way in which your hair must be braided for it to actually retain that length after you've taken it out. And then also when you're taking it down, you literally have to spend time detangling between those little mess that you think, oh, I'm just gonna come through. So that's like all these different insights that, yeah, you can use it as a protective style, but you just have to know how you're going to care for your hair while it's braided after you've taken out the braids and the whole 9 yards, basically.
Definitely. We have another question coming in from the audience watching right now who asks, what are some of the products that you use in your hair currently?
Okay, so currently, anything that has tea tree oil in it or peppermint oil, I use for my hair. I use a lot of banana products as well. My hair loves banana for some weird reason. I do use a lot of homemade banana mask. There's one page, Now We're Here. They supply me with some here in the United States. They also have a business in Guyana as well. So the young lady there makes banana hair masks, copa mask, bentonite clay mask. So I use a lot of banana mask products. I use a few Shea Moisture products. I find that they have a low porosity line, but I kind of feel between the low porosity line that they have and a few of their other products. And then there's a T3 Tingle Free shampoo. It has tea tree oil inside of it, and my hair loves it. So those are like a few of the products that I really love that I would recommend to anyone with low porosity hair or type 4C hair. I think they work miracles or wonders for your hair, as I would say.
Yeah.
So yes.
Definitely. We have somebody asking, did she say banana?
Yes, I do.
Yes, her hair loves banana.
Yes,
everybody's
I
hair
do.
is unique, so for her, banana works. So we have another question. How do you know the texture of your hair?
I have done water tests. I tested out the products. I've done research on it, watched a lot of YouTube videos on it. So just doing all of those little researches helps me to understand my hair texture, its type, and all of that.
I think that's great. We have another question. How do you care for your hair with protective styling?
So for me personally, when it's in protective styling, I also try to keep my roots moisturized. I feel like a lot of us think that, okay, I'm just going to braid it and
And
leave it as that, and it's
Mhm.
going to grow from there. But even with your hair being braided, it still requires regular oiling, regular moisture to be put within it so that it's actually able to grow and that it's moisturized while it's braided. So those are like some of the main things that I ensure that I do. Like even if it's braided, I want to ensure that my roots are always moisturized. Like I don't want my hair to be parched as if it's Sahara Desert or so. So I feel like that's a big thing.
That's great. So that's girls and guys who have you put braids in your hair, you need to remember that you need to still moisturize your scalp. You know, you can't just
Yes,
put the braid in and leave it. And I have done that before. I haven't worn braids in a very long time, but I have been, you know, there before where I would just braid my hair
that's
like,
right.
okay. And yeah, so I
That's
know what you're
it.
talking about. Yeah. Have you been the victim of any sort of discrimination, or did you feel like, you know, you were treated differently because you wore your natural hair to work, to school, to a public event, anything like that?
Yes, I have. I feel like when I moved here quite a few times,
Mm-hmm.
but when I had first moved, it's like I really didn't know that this was an actual thing. I feel like within the Caribbean countries, we're so accepting of natural hair that when you come somewhere else and someone shuns you for it, you're like, okay, I don't know what to do. This is the hair that
Mm-hmm.
grows in my head. So when I came here and I had went to a job interview for an internship, the guy just looked at my hair and he was like, "That's a lot of hair in your hair." But I didn't
Oh,
know that. Okay, if you're going for an
yeah.
interview, you got to put your hair a certain way for it to look a bit
Mm-hmm.
tame, for it to look presentable or acceptance. So he said it in such a way that I felt offended by it, and then they refused my application for the internship, but they didn't give me a reason why. They gave the
Yeah.
placement team a reason why, and then I later found out that it was because of how my hair was at the set time.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah. That is
Yes,
rough. Wow.
it was.
I'm very sorry that you had to go through that. I really am. We have another question here. Yeah. For someone starting over, wanting to go back natural, would you recommend a big chop or would you recommend the trimming of the ends?
I think it has a lot to deal with preference and what you
Mhm.
prefer. For me personally, I have a big forehead and a big head. So I couldn't see myself with a bald head just cutting everything
Yeah.
off or growing it out.
Mhm.
So I didn't feel comfortable doing it. So I just gradually grew it and trimmed it as it went. And that was my transition. So I feel like it has a lot to deal with you and what you prefer. I feel like if you're comfortable being bald and starting fully fresh and you don't really care for the acceptance or not, but you're just trying to accept yourself fully, I would definitely say go for it. It's a great idea. It's a great journey. Just prepare yourself for all the troubles that comes with it.
Yeah.
If you're like, okay, let me just grow it out, I want to hold on to this here a little bit more, go for that too. I feel like it has a lot to do with whatever you want. Whatever is best for you, just do it. At the end of the day, it's going to be rewarding.
I think that is so beautiful. You have to, like we said earlier, you have to know your hair type and then you have to do what's best for you. I too did the
Definitely.
transition because I have a big forehead as well. And I just didn't feel comfortable like wearing my hair low cut. So I did the
Hmm.
transition for a very, very long time until my hair got to a place where I was comfortable, you know, wearing
Yes,
it out. So I'm definitely
definitely.
here for doing what works for you,
Yes,
you know,
so
taking a
true.
bit of it, but doing what works for you. So before we wrap up this interview today, I just want to ask you one last question, and I want you to just leave a piece of encouragement or advice for our fellow naturalistas that are watching right now or that are going to look at this video once this live will have ended. So do you have any advice, a piece of advice that you would like to give to that person?
I'm just gonna insert my favorite quote there.
Mm-hmm.
And it says that natural hair is not just a statement, but rather a lifestyle. And it's
Mm-hmm.
you drawing a closer step to being your true being or your true self. I feel like that is pretty deep for me and anyone else that's looking to embark on a natural hair journey. I feel like everyone thinks, okay, being natural is a statement. Everyone is natural. I can go natural. But this is a lifestyle. We have to get up every morning, comb our hair, tame our hair. We can't just get up, roll out of bed, and go. It's not like we have straight, wavy hair. This is
Mm-hmm.
wool. It's all over. So we gotta tame it. And this is our daily lifestyle. It's like a never-ending job. It's like raising a child all over. So definitely, I would say definitely it's a lifestyle. It's pretty
Mm-hmm.
rewarding once you know how to nurture it and care for your hair. So I would definitely say if you're out there, you're watching this and you're looking to be natural, definitely go for it. I think it's a great experience. I learn new stuff on my hair every day. I have been natural for almost 2 years. Until now, I'm still learning stuff about my hair. So it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely a great journey, I would say.
That is absolutely amazing. So we have two comments just to wrap it up. Sandra Hart says, "From one big forehead to the next, we rock."
Definitely.
And she says, "Then too, I like the fact that your hair is pulled back and that you're showing your forehead." So from everybody in the big forehead crew, we rock. Okay.
Yes. And we love you too.
Yes, we love you. So, guys, please, please, please remember, I have left the links to Fashion Your Way, both Facebook and Instagram pages, in the description bar. So please click the links, follow the Instagram page, go like the Facebook page, and most importantly, spend your money. Go show some support to this Black Queen, Miss Latifah Thomas. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come on YouTube with me and do this interview with me. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. I hope you
It
had
was
fun
nice
too.
being here with you.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you for having
guys.
me.
Thank you so much. For all the people watching, please remember to like this video, share the video with a friend. Latifah dropped a whole bunch of nuggets that our fellow naturalistas can learn from. So share this video with your friend. And of course, please subscribe to the channel so that you never ever miss an episode or you never ever miss an upload. Until next time, I am your girl KayKaySlays with Latifah, and we are both saying
Bye, guys.
bye.